Okay, we're going to continue with this picture and Mr. Grumpovich there, who's finishing his miserable day with his family. But you know what? He's striking a bit of a pose. He's striking a bit of a contrapuntal pose, whether he knows it or not. And so I think I might do that. Just realised that I might be repeating myself during these little sessions, but that's because I'm not an expert YouTuber. You see, an expert YouTuber, they won't repeat themselves. They'll do stuff like they'll react to stuff going on in the world, you know. They won't actually do anything. They'll just react to other people doing things, and then it's just much more interesting than sitting there doing something but repeating yourself, you know. There's always variety with an expert YouTuber. Like, they can react to all different things in the world, you know. It's amazing. So the problem I've got with this pose at the moment is that I don't want to do it that small, but I don't know why I can't zoom in increments. And it goes, is that always been like that? This is weird. I've been using Photoshop for a very long time. I can't remember. I don't know whether it's been like that the whole time. Where you can't actually zoom more than like double. What the hell's going on? I feel like my whole life's flashed before me here. My whole Photoshop life. This is already getting fucked up because I'm not doing the right proportions. Yeah, so we got Mr. Grumpovich, you know, he's having the worst day of his life, but you can't judge. Like, I've been judging him and stuff, basically implying he's like spoiled and, you know, but who knows what's going on in his life? You can't know. Like, he could have had, he just could have had the worst ice cream ever, and he's just feeling really sick. You know, the ice cream could have been off while he's having ice cream with his daughters, you know. At the seaside there, he just could be having like, he could be feeling really nauseous at the moment. Who knows? And yet here I am, like, 30 years later, judging this guy. It's terrible. If he's watching this video, he's thinking, you know, the hell do you know about my life? You're judging me, you know. I had rotten ice cream. Food poisoning. On my daughter's birthday. Or he could have eaten the worst ice cream, which is marzipan ice cream. That is the worst ice cream. That stuff scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Because I thought it was lime. And I got it. I pointed it out and got it, and it wasn't lime. It was marzipan. And you know, when you're a kid, you're not prepared for that kind of thing. You're not prepared for marzipan. That's not stuff you should ever give to kids. It's like that's a kind of flavor that's not. It shouldn't exist anyway. Let's be honest. But That was like terrible. It was like, oh my God. It was a shock. It left me in shock and bitterly disappointed because, like, kids are excited when they get ice cream. Everyone else had their ice cream, they were enjoying it. And I got this green thing that I thought was lime, and it was the most horrible tasting shit. And it wrecked my day. That's why I'm thinking maybe he got marzipan, but I don't know. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's such a miserable bastard. But yeah, marzipan ice cream. Who decided to do that? Somebody. This bag's annoying me. This bag sort of interfering with him. Weird bag as well. Don't know what to make of that. Yeah, this drawing is like, it's not really It's basically I'm drawing too small, like I said, but I can't do anything about it because otherwise it's too big. See the problems. Look, look. I'm going to become bitter and twisted like him. Maybe I am. I think I already am. But not for crap reasons like Grumpovich here. But like I said, yeah, he could have got the marzipan, and maybe everyone else had a really good ice cream and he had the marzipan. He's like, what the hell? Why do I deserve that shit? And the thing with me when I was doing that marzipan, I have to admit it was partly my fault because I went against my normal rule of getting the bubble gum or the rainbow flavour, whatever it is, at that place. I took a risk, and maybe I got too cocky as the ice cream person, ice cream connoisseur. Pay the price, because the thing is, like, taking risks in life, they say it's good. Well, what do you think of that story? I took a risk on the marzipan, on that new flavour, and it burned me big time. People don't talk about when you get burned by the risks. They only talk about when you hear from these people who are all worked out for them. You don't hear about the skydiving person who died. Because they took a risk. I don't want to compare like real life to that shit, but yeah. I want to compare real life to that bullshit. Yeah. Jumping out of plane bullshit. Yeah. Hey, if you don't have wings, stay inside a plane. That's my theory. That's why I didn't get through, paratrooper school. So would never jump out the goddamn thing. Yeah, so I'm sort of wasting too much time on this guy. Basically, he's got like a contrapuntal thing, and it's kind of like, I didn't want to just spend a goddamn night on it because it's like it's too small to really do anything with. Yeah. So he's I'm trying to just capture his grump. Maybe we should we zoom in on his head and see if we can get his grump? Yeah, his face is going to be super stylized. Should we do it? Can't see any. It's super shadowed. Let's just do some. So I spent my time just complaining about that guy being like the drawing being the wrong size. And here I am drawing basically the same size. I mean, what the hell is wrong with me? Okay, so the issue is like, I think I'm drawing a different size now on the tablet. See, I'm zooming in and out of the file. So what you're not seeing is that I'm drawing on the tablet like it's, if it can get too small on the tablet. If that makes sense. You know. Maybe I'm just complaining. No, it is an issue. There's proportional issues that happen with these tablets. God, what a dumb dress. Jesus Christ. What the hell is that? It's a flap. God. You know what? If you're not careful, I'm just going to start going. I'm going to start going full gesture. Full gesture, you little. Full gesture on the slip and slide pad. That's going to be dangerous. Way out now. What do I do? I went the wrong. Ah, you idiot. We're going down the path of no return. No return. That's it. It is. You know. You want to go hard lighting on me? We're gonna go hard lighting. Yeah. We're gonna go hard lighting. No, what I did is I put the head to it. Got my proportions a bit messed. I was looking at the wrong mark. And there's a bit of a metallic little. It's a bit of like a metallic kind of like sound on my mic. But I can't really see that being fixed because I don't know what it is. So enjoy that. It's just a bit of unpleasant sort of sound. So what have we got? What's the problem? What problems do we have here? Okay. Not too bad. This leg's come over a little bit. You creep that little leggy over. I mean that's pretty much. She's doing a weird thing. Wow, that was me. I misjudged that. Didn't know what I was looking at. That's a foot there. I was looking at the wrong thing. That'll do. We had to go full gesture on her. She just wasn't cooperating. No, that's a better. That walk pose is better. That is like not his one. He looks like he's. I don't know what he's doing. Learning how to run or something. His form's a bit all over the place. This one. pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I've got my tablet set on proportional, but I'd have to. I'm not sure I did that or not. So basically, you can choose where it's gonna be. I think directly proportional or not. Dude, what's the point of doing your little freaking lines if you're not gonna follow them? Like, why should I even bother helping you out? So the other day I was saying, back at the gloomy department store, I was saying how hard lighting's better. And today we have hard lighting, like you see. Then I turned around and I said, "Oh, his face it's so hard lit. What hard lit? What a hypocrite! God, get my story straight." Well, actually, the highlighting is fine on his face. It's more like a case of I couldn't see his face, so it was going to be a very abstracted form. It wasn't so much that the highlighting was bad. Maybe I'm just lying to cover up my hypocrisy. No, but in general, highlighting's better in some ways because it just gives you the form. So, like, see her head there? Bam, there's a plane underneath her 80s, Demi Moore from Ghost haircut, short haircut, whatever. I used Demi Moore's name in one of my videos. That's just disgusting. That's America for you. It just gets into, everything just gets into everything. So basically, like, it will give you the hard shapes, give you the shapes, right? The planes. So it is better, but the problem with it is car shadows. I think that's my opinion. I don't have to keep saying that because it obviously is, but it's kind of like see what I've done. The mistake I've done here, the main mistake, is I'm not drawing at the same size as the creature who's walking. However, I couldn't because I couldn't zoom it in the right size. So, but yeah. So what you have is like what I'm doing now, as I'm continuing to mess it up, is that I'm actually having to make a calculation every time I want to do something, because it's not the same size as I'm drawing. So I have to like do a mathematical calculation in my brain to resize it, like I'm doing like a Photoshop thing. And my brain doesn't have a graphics card in it that does the math for me exactly. So you get errors, and then that's why I don't do that. Like, don't ever do that. It's dumb. Sometimes you can't help it. So I'm going to come back here. See what I'm saying? I can't. There you go. That's actually better size, but it's too small. All right, let's just. I'm not having the best time here because I feel like I'm drawing at the wrong size because of this. It's just because of this photo. It's just a universal anomaly that the stuff in the photo is not suiting me. The size of it. And now I'm caught in the struggle of fixing this crap up. Another helping hand is don't do pinheads. You know, don't do pinheads. Give, particularly on women, you want to have a bit of a head. Like, the head shouldn't be too small. I know the classical, the European classical, they like the 8-head thing. Yeah. Just gotta be careful, because if a head's too small, you get yourself a pinhead. And I'm not going to say there's nothing worse than a pinhead, because there's plenty of things worse than a pinhead, but a pinhead could be a problem. So why is this not doing it? What's the issue? Well, I think we're losing a bit of shape. We're losing a bit of shape because we've made some screw ups, and now what's happening is the lines are getting thicker as the errors build up, and basically, you're cooking yourself now. You're overcooking it, and so you start to lose definition, and you will soon start to swear. That's what will happen. You soon start to swear. So I'm just going to do a little bit more, and then I'm going to end, because I think this one is just going to have to go into the not quite what we're looking for basket. Tiny little differences in proportion can just do everything in a picture. Tiny little difference in coordinates. It's a brutal process. And I would not normally spend this long. I'll just go, that's not, move on. Why don't I do that? What's stopping me? It's not wanting to leave it shit when I'm doing the video. That's what's stopping me. It's pride, it's ego, it's not really, it's just annoyance. It's like, you're not gonna beat me. Yeah, you probably are. I'll come back on you. Let's see, let's do our magic tone trick. And let me just move on from her. It's been way too long. Or should we just do colour? Should we just oh my god, there's all these colours on here. No one told me. Nah, come on man. That's why you don't do colour. That evil thing. Let's see what happens if we do some colour. What are you going to do now, though? What are you going to do now with the skin tone, huh? Yeah, what are you going to do now? That's not right. That's not right. It's like a blue colour. You know that. This is going to mess up. It's going to mess up. Yeah. You know what's going to happen now. We had to do that. I knew what was going to happen there. There's no skin tones. There's no proper skin tones in the in the swatches. On the swatch, you can't see it on the video, but there's swatches there. You can't see it because it's only showing you a window. Only shows you the windows. Only shows you the main window. All right, so you know, I don't know why. Like I'm still on this. Like what? Like come on, man. Her top kind of annoyed me. I'll tell you why that annoyed me, that top. Because I want to do. Oops. I want to do. What? Where am I? What is that? Yeah, okay. I want to do the back kind of like as it would be. Back plane there, but the fabric was kind of getting in the way because it's folding all over the place and doing weird stuff. You know, like so, and it's like weird. So I think I just is this obsessive compulsive disorder? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, there we go. We'll just leave it there. All right, let's move on. Why am I doing so much on this picture? It's not even that good. The stuff on it. No, there's the baker. Or the ice cream maker. That's the ice cream maker. There he is. Yeah. Maybe she's coming to give him some free marzipan. Take home to apologise for the terrible marzipan. All right, so and now we're going to do I might just do a this is long, isn't it? What is this? 27 minutes. Jesus. The entertainment going on here. Just crazy. Oh, that was a terrible line. These, I don't know, horizontal lines. How? How do you do it on these things? Oh no. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why am I even bothering doing that? Just get rid of this little bastard. I was going to do just a little landscape one of this, but it's kind of an interesting little setup here. I don't know what word to use to describe this architectural feature, this urban planning thing. You know, I've lived on the planet for quite a while, and apparently I don't know what it is. So there you go. My mastery of the English language is on display. That's not. I can't be bothered doing all those inlets. You know that. That's not going to happen. We're not doing that. Doing these little C there. Sometimes you can just tell already when you start a pitch it's not really going to be very interesting. This is a case of that. But, you know, like I said, if you want interesting videos, there's people doing reaction videos and stuff. YouTube's full of just incredible people. Like, you wouldn't believe it. They're just go-getters. They're entrepreneurs. They're, you know, they're all the greatest things in life, you know. Like, they just, you know, work so hard at what they're doing, you just can't help but reward them for their amazing merit and stuff. Meritocracy, you know, like, you've probably heard of the meritocracy. Apparently that's America. Apparently it's a meritocracy. Apparently the West is a meritocracy. I know it's crazy. People actually believe this in 2024. Like, it's like you're living in, it's like this is an altered universe. People actually believe this. But anyway, so I still don't know what this would be called. What would I call this? You know, I don't know what this would be. Oh, did I just draw on the background? Oh, that's really annoying. Do you know how many times I do that? You know, I do. Well, this is why I'm not getting rewarded. This is like in the meritocracy. So I keep doing the same thing. I don't learn. You know, like what you got to do. This is where you can learn from YouTubers who are like sort of the avant-garde of the meritocracy. Like, they look at their analytics and they go, how can I improve? You know, that pile of shit I did in a video that has absolutely zero worth, that was really popular. So I'll just keep doing that one, even though it's crap. Meritocracy. That other video that was sort of more important and kind of more had more artistic merit and more value, that one, I'm colouring in the wrong things. Jesus Christ, you can't be criticising meritocracy when you can't even colour in the wrong shapes, idiot. Come on. You know? Can't be criticising YouTubers. Yeah, they look at their analytics and they go, I did a really good thing and no one really liked it, but here's a really crap thing. If I just do reaction videos, I'm a singer, I'm a musician, but if I just do reaction videos, everyone likes me and I get views, so I'll do that now as the thing I was doing. I won't be a musician anymore. This is how they actually think. This is what they do. I don't make music anymore. I learn from my analytics. What would I know, you know? This is the kind of thing where, you know what, your brush isn't big enough for this nonsense. Your brush is not big enough. Okay, just stop trying to. What am I even bothering this now? This is where. This is a bit of a learning experience right here for people with digital. This is where digital looks shit, right? Compared to traditional media, you can go in and do what I just did there with traditional stuff, and it will look alright. Just filling blocks in like that, like loosely like that. It'll look good. It won't look good on digital. You have to really commit and do it properly. Like, you know, you have to get your color in going, and really like do the stuff to the point where like it's you know, it covers the poly. Because if you don't do that, it just looks stupid. You know, just an opinion that's based on doing things that look stupid. My brush is too big, huh? Brush is too big. That's another crap thing about. I spent my whole time complaining about digital. I've actually used the wrong colour as well. I spent my whole time complaining about digital. Yeah. Guilty as charged. Why don't I just draw like without it when I do these videos? Well, because it requires a more complicated setup with camera, that's why. Whereas this one just does my screen, and that is really the key. In the end, I've been tempted by the easy path. No, you know, like, I've got a camera, obviously. It's a frustrating little shithead to use. The one I use for doing my 2-minute videos, doing my pieces of paper videos. So yeah, it's like this drawing was pointless. This is the kind of thing I'd normally do on my paper with pen and stuff like that, and it would serve a purpose. Here, I think it just wasted everyone's time. The purpose it would normally serve is a perspective drawing, setup for a scene, and in a sense it still did that, but then I just did a whole series of stupid selections. So, you know, to be fair, it's late. I shouldn't even be doing this. But that's not an excuse, really. I just royally fucked that up in various ways. But it's still, in the end, what I'm looking to do is it's an idea for a scene composition, which is not for small figures. They're all in 1 point perspective with the background. Looked alright, sort of, you know, not exactly, but as a scene, I wouldn't do it exactly like that. And I don't want to really finish on that shit though. What else have I got going around here? Might just do one more. Something. What do I got? Went and grabbed some new ones last night. What we got there? Ooh. I'm not gonna tackle those chairs right now. Hey, we're just getting some milk. Drawing on the background. What a rookie. What a rookie. All right. So what's the purpose of doing this picture? Well, the purpose of doing this picture is like often, you know, you want to draw someone waiting sort of an authoritarian stance while milk is poured out of a big goddamn truck, you know. It's a common thing in modern world, you know. We're not dealing with cows anymore, we're dealing with big trucks. She's milking the truck. This was the future back then. Little did they know that soon cows would be freed from being cows as the vegans revolutionized European society, and a population that just spent 15,000 years, maybe 12,000 years, evolving to drink milk, they would learn that there were better things, like soy. You know, like soy. Doesn't that have a brilliant taste? Have you ever just thought to yourself, I feel like some nice creamy bean things with canola oil in it. Oh, you absolute retard. I didn't even do it on a different layer again. I mean, honestly, you are an absolute tard. You're a retard. So, yeah, they thought, you know what? Let's revolutionize the world and just destroy the evolution of dairy drinking. And you know why? Because they're saving cows. Now, I'm not an expert on cows, but I know a few things about them. And here's a little tip for people that think they could free cows. Cows cannot live in the wild because cows actually were domesticated by Europeans, and they were changed from wild animals. So they're not actually capable of living in the wild because they're not wild animals anymore. They're not wild buffalo, in the equivalent kind of bovines in other locations. So the fact is, they only exist to make milk, and of course to eat. But you know, you could say I don't want to eat them. Okay, you don't want to eat them. All right, that's a bit mean, isn't it? Eating people, eating cows. It tastes good though. Again, and there's a reason why they were bred, because if they didn't taste good, then they wouldn't exist either. This head angle is annoying. I don't know why. It's in between. It's an in-betweener. It's an in-between angle. And I've just taken off some ears by making his head big. Not on purpose. Just a fuck up. But he's no longer like 11 years old now. 12. He's now like 6. So he's yeah. So you know what? Cows only exist because they have been farmed and transformed into milk machines. They have no purpose other than that. And you can act like they do, like they're off writing poetry or something. They're not. Believe me. I like cows. I don't have anything against them. In fact, I respect their ability to make milk and butter, because, god damn it, that's good. Like, that's really good stuff. They don't exist. That is their purpose in life. It's and like, yeah, let them have that glory. Think about it. Think about a cow. Like, what else is it gonna do? You know? You think it's gonna become become like a microchip designer? No, it's not. Right? It's never going to have any glory at all. It's a freaking cow. But what they do very well. As for bulls, right, bulls show how hard it is for males in the mammalian world because they just get killed. The young bulls get killed for meat and then they get castrated and enslaved as ox. So, what would you rather do? So don't complain about cows to me. They get all the glory and they have easy lives. So there's my little rant about cows. I don't know where that came from, but it just felt right. Alright. So we're kind of like coming to the end now. I'm getting sick of this. Getting sick of the shit. Getting sick of stupid ears. When I see, this is where you've got an issue with line, right? Because I said yesterday, the line here is too thick to actually do this. And like I can't really define this without tone. Probably. I'm sure that I can do it better, but you get yourself into a position where you should just leave it alone. Just forget about it. Just do the basic shape. That's what you're trying to do. Normally I wouldn't even rub out and do all this crap either. Like, just do my pen stuff. You know what's going to happen. It's just going to be happening very quickly. But let's have a look. See, my swatches are a little bit not what I want. See, I'm gonna ignore that cast shadow. I don't have to do it. You can't, and they can't make me. So sometimes I'm just gonna take a stand against that. This shit down here. Goddamn fabric. The issue here is I don't have swatches set up for the right I don't have swatches set up for the tones I want in this color, because I got all trigger happy there and fancy pants and solid purple, but I don't have it. I've only got it sort of in grey. Some tone set up, so that's kind of oh yeah, we got the essence of him, and I think that's going to be it. Yeah, I think we'll just finish off. color. Forgot what color I had. Alright, I think we'll finish. Let's get out of here.